Hi, my name is Richard Purnell. I'm not a professional carp angler, more of a carp enthusiast, a family man who's truly passionate about carp fishing. In this vlog, I visit Clattercote Reservoir for a morning session which was full of action. I met up with my good friend Richard, who is my tour guide for the day, and of course I'll try and explain all of the rules and everything you need to know about carp fishing at the lake. I'll start right at the very beginning.
The vlog is about to start in about 2.3 minutes. This is not a place for wonky loaded barrows. If I was going to give my first bit of advice, make sure you load your barrow properly. Right, let's head to the swim. Okay, cool. So when you're walking on the boards, please be very careful. We might have decided on a swim. We're going to check out a couple more, but for the moment, there's a peg just here where I could fish. There's a peg next door where Richard could fish. Now the main reasons why we're debating this swim, because of how limited the room is, I think Richard said they're actually in the middle of building a night peg back here, which, to be fair, this will give us a perfect space to make the cups of teas, to set up and just to get off of the boards just in case there's any public passing. But we're going to go check out a couple more swims just before we do settle. So yeah, you ready?
Absolutely. Let's get this done.
Let's get this done. Okay, so we've had a quick walk up and down the boards. We didn't go the full distance. I'm going to stop while I'm talking because I'm a little bit scared of falling. And what we've decided is we're actually going to go back to the first spot where I just showed you, where they had a little bit dug out at the back for the night anglers. Okay, so we are half set up now, but Richard just does his finalised bits. I'm going to quickly walk you through the swims. Okay, so I'm going to be fishing here. Because of how the trees are, I'm pretty restricted to be going straight out, but that's alright. Right, and then just down the decking. Yeah, I think it's in peg 16, yep, so Richard's going to be in peg 16. But he's got a little bit more water. We've seen carp topping already. Nothing looked big, but it definitely looks good for a bite. Alright. Let's get set up. With a throwing stick, I scattered about 100 boilies. For bait, I was using DNA's The Bug. One of my hook baits was straight out of the bag, the other was on a bug pop-up. It is official, my rods are in the water. Richard, how are you getting on with your rods?
Much better now. I've got me
Lucky hat on, mate.
gotta be the Purnell Productions merchandise, guys. Keep your eyes out for it.
The next hour or so, the bite alarm stayed quiet, so it was time to get the kettle on and have a good catch up.
Well, it seems like it's finally happened. We've been here for a little while and Richard's just had a bit of a screamer.
Taking his socks off. I have got the flip-flops on now, and what I am planning to do, if you can actually nicely hold my phone.
No problem.
Because of the water is so shallow, I'm going to be jumping down here. Now, it seemed like a good idea earlier. We're going to really see how good it is. So here we go, we're on to the first one of the morning. I haven't weighed her. Like I always say, the hardest one to catch is the first one. I landed this one on DNA's The Bug Pop-Up. Yeah, I'm through the roof. She's full of energy, so I'm going to slip her back and hope there's more to come. One more look, as it's the first one. There you go. Right, on to the next one, hopefully. Okay, so it was a bit of a slow start. I've literally just put that other fish back. I was just sorting out my other rod. So, yeah. And I'm into carp number 2. I've barely just dried my feet, but that doesn't matter. At least this time around, there's no other rods in the water, so I can land it clearly. Okay, there you go. The second carp of the day, the first mirror of the day, definitely the liveliest. Yeah, proper happy. Let's slip her back and get the rods back out there. Right, here we go, the liveliest mirror. Whoa, I've caught in a while. There you go. Proper lively, proper feisty, just how we like them. Okay, so now I've landed 2 carp. The tactics are going to slightly be tweaked. What I'm going to do on one of my rods, I'm going to be putting on a double 18mm bottom bait just out for the bigger carp, and then I'm going to be sticking with the DNA Bug Pop-Up. But what I am going to do now is pile out loads of bait, because we've caught 2. It's a well-stocked reservoir. As you can see in live action, it's a well-stocked reservoir, and it was a slow start, but now they're starting to get their heads down. We want them to come over in a pack and really feed, so I'm going to pile the bait out. I still haven't got my rods out since my fish, and the man himself is in.
Well, that was a nice screamer.
That was a nice screamer, mate.
You know, I think I'm going to be getting wet feet. Well, we will see.
Yes.
Lively, so it doesn't feel like it's one of the real chunks that we'd like to get hold of. but still, he's complaining on a gorgeous day like this, having a run or two.
Yes,
And let's be
mate.
right, I can't have Richie just leaving me in his dust too far, can I?
Well, give me an opportunity to get the rods out, mate. It's like a nice mirror.
Yours was the day. Well, as it is. So close. Don't go round. Okay, so I finally got in. Single pop up, nice bright one on a size 8 slip D rig. It's barbless here, so really have to be confident in how you're presented. And finally, happy days. Right, let's get this little one back. She's not really big enough to weigh, but fun all the same.
Well in, mate.
Thank you.
Alright, slip her back. So I've just seen the bailiff. I paid £11 for my ticket. The way it worked was for my first one, if you're fishing one rod, it's £7, and for the second one, it's actually £4. So it's £11 together. So if you want to fish one rod, or if you want to fish two, simple as that. And I'll quickly try and explain all of the rules and everything you need to know about carp fishing the reservoir. Clattercote Reservoir. It's a match venue with loads of different species to go after, including a massive head of carp up to £30. There is a portaloo and biffer bin on site, so no excuses for leaving any rubbish at your swim. No braided mainline, barbless hooks only. Everybody must have their own landing net and mat. It costs £20 to do a 24-hour session. Please check the notice board for swim availability before setting up, because like I said, it is a match venue. And of course, don't forget to hit subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date with all my latest releases. Now, back to the carp fishing. Okay, here we go. I'm on to carp number 3 of this session. It's the biggest one I've landed so far. It's really clean. She's really been lively, so I want to do this as quick as I can. Yeah, check that out for another clean mirror. Really, really lively. It's very important that you use a cradle or a captive mat when you're lifting up carp on this decking, because you wouldn't want to drop one. But yeah, there you go. Alright, let's slip it back. Okay, it's fighting to get back already. There you go. Right, now it really is time for that cup of tea you've been promising me for a while now, mate.
Definitely.
So, we was just about to do our little update and a couple of little bleeps on the rod, but it was only a liner. The time's about 10:30 and it's been a bit of a good session already.
Yeah.
Right.
There's plenty of fish moving around as well. To be honest with you, I really thought we might have had one or two more. But that's not to say that I am disappointed with what we have caught. given the other guys fishing on the lake, the fact that we've had 4 fish in the time that we've been here,
Yeah.
that's, you know,
We've seen a few people land a couple off the dam wall, but other than that, there's a couple of people have turned up opposite us. There's a bivvy that's actually been fishing there. We didn't notice that to start with when we set up because it just sort of blended into the trees. But yeah, there hasn't been a lot of action around the lake.
no,
It's
so
been,
I
yeah.
think, you know,
We've just had a good morning so far.
yeah, looking at the way we decided on picking the swim for a start, we've managed to manage 4 fish. Yeah, it's been quite an achievement, especially given what's gone on with the rest of the lake.
Yeah.
So
Has it always been this prolific for fishing? Has it always been that prolific for fishing?
I think so, yeah, as a match water, but it's just a case of now the carp have got bigger.
Yeah. I'm on to fish number 4, and this one was actually on the double boilie. It didn't work in terms of catching a bigger carp, but I'm going to persist with double boilies. Yeah, but for the moment, another immaculate little mirror. Proper happy. I'll get a quick couple of photos, slip her back.
Waiting for the next run with any luck.
With a little bit of luck.
Richie's running away with it today.
No, not really. It's a reservoir. It's just a nice morning's fishing, really.
It is, to be fair, it's a great place. If you want to squeeze in a quick session and almost guarantee to have your string pulled, it's definitely a place like this.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first. If you're looking for a quick bite, pop down to the Res. Okay, just while he's got his rods in, we're going to do a quick rig talk.
Okay, so when it comes to your rigs, it's always best to try and fish with something that you're confident with, especially if you've leaded, you've got a good idea of the bottom and everything. Just to go through it, it's the main line, going straight to a shot leader. That's going onto my safety clip, like so. Obviously, if I get snagged, that lead's free to pop off. Always make sure that you don't squeeze them on too hard.
But it's nice and clear out there.
Yeah, it is clear out there, so I'm not dropping leads, you know, even when it's really right on there. I'm not dropping the lead every fish, so you don't have to worry about that, but it can if there is a snag. Like I said, the fluorocarbon to the putty to act as a bit of a counterbalance, and there we have it.
There we have it. Keep it simple, does the business. Would I believe it? We're sitting down, just starting to relax.
thinking, to be fair, I hope your rod goes off next. And then what happened?
Here we are. Long time coming. I'm glad the new rig with the bait combination has worked out well.
Couldn't have come at a better time.
He couldn't really. Like, we just had that conversation about rigs. So I changed over and literally 5-10 minutes I've been graced with this little beauty.
Stunning.
Hopefully it will behave. It's been a little bit lively since we've had it. But yeah, extremely happy.
Stunning little common, mate.
It is.
Proper good condition, really clean.
Oh, unbelievable condition, look. The mouth, immaculate.
All the
Absolutely
way
fin perfect.
down to the tail. The tail's a little bit two-toned, I do like that.
It is.
Yeah, mate,
Got some
absolutely well
lovely
in.
golden scales there right at the back.
Got an hour probably left of fishing on this session. Can you winkle one more?
Got to work on it.
Alright, nice one, mate. Let's slip her back.
Yeah.
Well, do you know any other type of species of fish that's in this lake?
Yeah, there's a lot of really decent silvers in here. You know, plenty of roach over a pound. Bream. There are some tench.
What about pike?
There's some beast pike in
Yeah,
there.
what, some real monster pipes?
Absolute beast pike that I've seen cruising under the platforms when we've had high water.
I wouldn't mind doing a piking video.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, I haven't got any plans. In fact, that's a good idea. Anybody who wants to do a piking video who knows a lot about it, because I don't know a lot, send me a comment, leave a comment or send me a message and try and work something out.
It's great. I mean, it's great.
If you could give this lake stars out of 10, what would you give it?
I think this is probably a good 4.
4?
Yeah, I think it.
4?
Well, not,
4?
yeah, well, not necessarily for the stocking level. What I'm actually talking about is obviously.
You know what? You're going to have to elaborate, mate.
Yeah,
I have to come a little bit closer to the camera because I'm pretty sure that everybody wants to hear this. Because I was going to score it a nice 7. Well, we'll get back to his 4. Yeah, and,
well, you said out of 5. You didn't say out of 10.
No, I said out of 10.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm not
well,
sure.
We need to rewind. Right, okay. So,
hold on a minute. Can we just quickly rewind this footage?
Go on. So
okay, now that I'm right.
If it's out of 10, yeah, then I definitely agree with you. A 7 would be a fair appraisal. Just because when the water level's low, it does make playing your fish, landing your fish a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, when the water's level's high, you know, I'm sure it's much more comfortable. You know, you're not worried about tree roots and
so if you are coming here, that is actually a very good talking point and a good tip. Like I forgot to bring my waders, but I did bring my flip-flops. So if the water level is low, then do bring waders just in case you need to wade out.
Yeah,
that was a very good little pointer, actually.
You know, and there are some points in the year where this lake goes so far down that you can comfortably stand at the bottom of the platforms.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it can get much lower than this.
I suppose this reservoir, and that's what it was designed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the time's about 1:45 and all good things do have to come to the end, so I'm very sad to say we are going to end the vlog. but to be honest, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure. Like, what a brilliant session, to be fair, mate.
It certainly has. It's been a banger. I mean, you know, bear in mind we've only been here a short few hours. We've managed to pluck 6 fish out. Obviously managed to get our tactics right on the day.
Yeah.
It's been amazing, you know. But like Richard said, all good things have to come to an end.
Yeah, and as much fun as it's been for the morning session, I would definitely come back to this lake. I think it's a really nice lake. It's all round good, but like I say, I guess I'm just stuttering now because I don't want the video to end, but yeah, it has to come to an end. So massive thank you to everybody who watched the vlog. I really do appreciate it, and if you did like it, don't forget it that thumbs up. The most important thing to do is to hit that subscribe button. Every subscriber I get, it really does give me more encouragement and enthusiasm to go out there shooting more videos. And yeah, that's it.
Taking in more venues.
Taking in more venues. And yeah, I guess this adventure was definitely a success. Massive thank you to watching. Till my next adventure, tight lines.
I can officially say I've been fishing with Richard Purnell of Purnell Productions.
Purnell Productions.
Purnell Productions.
You've officially been carp angling with Richard Purnell. Big up and subscribe.